Chernobyl refers to the catastrophic nuclear accident that occurred on April 26, 1986, at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in the Soviet Union, now Ukraine. It is considered one of the worst nuclear disasters in history. Here's a detailed explanation of the events. Background. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant, located near the town of Pripyat, had 4 RBMK-1000 reactors, a type of nuclear reactor commonly used in the Soviet Union. Reactor 4, the one involved in the accident, was commissioned in 1983. Events leading to the accident. On the night of April 25, 1986, the plant operators planned to conduct a test to simulate a power outage and measure the reactor's ability to provide emergency power until the backup generators came online. However, a series of mistakes and design flaws in the reactor's design contributed to the accident. Initial incident. During the test, the operators attempted to shut down the reactor's cooling system and reduce its power output. However, the reactor's power levels dropped to an unexpectedly low level, which caused a significant increase in reactivity. Steam explosion and fire. As a result of the increased reactivity, a power surge occurred, leading to a steam explosion that destroyed the reactor's core. The explosion blew off the reactor's heavy steel lid, releasing a large amount of radioactive material into the atmosphere. The explosion also started a fire that burned for 9 days. Immediate consequences. The immediate consequences were devastating. 2 plant workers were killed instantly by the explosion, and many others were exposed to lethal doses of radiation. The plant's surrounding area was contaminated with highly radioactive debris, and a plume of radioactive particles spread over much of Europe. Containment efforts. In the aftermath of the accident, immediate steps were taken to contain the fire and prevent further releases of radioactive material. Helicopters dropped sand, clay, and boron onto the reactor to extinguish the fire and limit the spread of radioactive particles. Evacuation and shelter. The nearby town of Pripyat, home to the plant's workers and their families, was evacuated on the morning of April 27, 1986. A 30-kilometer, 19-mile, exclusion zone was established around the plant. Additionally, a concrete structure called the sarcophagus was constructed to encase the damaged reactor and limit the release of radiation. Health and environmental impact. The Chernobyl accident had significant health and environmental consequences. The release of radioactive materials, including iodine-131, cesium-137, and plutonium-239, led to increased cases of radiation sickness, cancer, and other long-term health effects among the population in the affected regions. The environment, including soil and water, also suffered from contamination. Cleanup and recovery. Following the accident, efforts were made to clean up the affected areas and mitigate the long-term consequences. The sarcophagus built around the damaged reactor was later replaced by a more durable structure called the new safe confinement, completed in 2019. The surrounding area, known as the Chernobyl exclusion zone, remains largely uninhabited but has become a site of scientific research and tourism. The Chernobyl disaster had a profound impact on the nuclear industry, leading to significant changes in safety regulations and reactor designs. It also highlighted the importance of transparency, accountability, and international cooperation in managing nuclear